Riot Games Valorant. Will it succeed or will it fail? I'm gonna give you my reasons why I think it's gonna be a great success. What is up guys, it is your boy Pete here, and I was lucky enough to land one of the beta keys by watching one of XQC's streams. And I have to say, in the beginning I wasn't very optimistic about the game when I was looking at it, but I've been playing it for a bit now and it is actually a really good game. Now I'm gonna tell you why I think that it's gonna be a huge success. So let's start with one of the things that I think is the most important for any game, especially a first-person shooter: optimization. Coming from a Counter-Strike background, I can safely say that there's nothing more frustrating than seeing that your crosshair is above an enemy player's head and you still miss that damn shot. Now Riot Games knew this and they took this in mind, so they've implemented 128 tick service in all game modes, meaning the rate you receive information from the game will be 128 times per second, which is twice the amount of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which has a tick rate of 64, and more than twice the amount of Overwatch, which has a tick rate of 62.5. This is definitely gonna allow for some really smooth gameplay. They've also taken in mind equipment and the fact that not everybody has a modern gaming computer. So they've optimized it so that even if you have a computer dating back 10 years, you'll still be able to run the game at around 30 frames per second. Which, in my opinion, 30 frames per second is shit. But let's be honest, who really has a computer from 10 years ago? One more thing they've done right is making the game completely free to play while not promoting pay to win by having an only cosmetics shop. Now this is getting pretty common these days, but this is a good thing. This will allow people who aren't as well off financially to still play the game, and it also allows for people who don't want to spend money on a game every opportunity to do so. This ultimately means there's going to be a bigger player base, and I think we can all agree a big fan base is what keeps a game thriving. So this all sounds great, right? What could ruin it? I know what. Cheaters. But fear not, because Riot Games have always been working for fair and competitive gameplay, and they are always hunting and staying in the loop when it comes to cheats. Paul Chamberlain, the anti-cheat lead from Riot Games, posted on Twitter on April 9th, only a few days after the game's release, that they have already gotten rid of a cheater. I can only imagine it took some time developing that cheat, and they didn't get to enjoy it for long. They know the fight is coming, and they're ready for it. So the hype of Valorant the past few days have been insane. It actually broke the Twitch record of single day hours watched in a single game category with 34 million hours watched. They also racked in 1.7 million concurrent viewers, coming a close second to their other game, League of Legends. This is another point why I think the game is definitely gonna succeed. Riot has always been extremely competitive when it comes to gaming, and they actually listen to the professional players who play their games. That is exactly the way to keep a game as balanced and fun as possible. While listening to casuals may work for some games, I don't think it's ever going to be a way to keep the community active and engaged. There's just a side to games that you can't really see or experience until you reach a certain skill level that the professionals do. And let's be real here. Even if you are a super casual gamer, Valorant is probably gonna have other game modes suitable for that as well. So yeah, those are my reasons why I think Valorant is definitely gonna make it. Like I said, I've been playing the game the past few days and there's something oddly smooth and satisfying about it that I don't really feel in the other games I play. While getting used to the abilities of the heroes took some time, and I have to be honest, I didn't really like it at first, the more I'm getting used to them, the more I'm starting to enjoy them. And I think it allows for fun and diverse plays that wouldn't be possible otherwise. It also helps in keeping the meta interesting and healthy. Setting aside some optimism, there has been moments that made me go what the f*** and tilted me. Especially in the beginning when I didn't understand the skills and what they did. But I feel like that is just part of competitive gaming and it's always gonna be there no matter what. We're also gonna have to keep in mind it's still in closed beta and the game is really good for being in that stage. My opinion after all this? Valorant is a really solid game headed in the right direction. If first-person shooter games are your thing, I don't see a reason why you shouldn't give it a shot. I recommend playing it for a while though, to get used to the abilities and guns before making up your mind, because the game can feel a bit wonky before that. Anyways, that's it for this video guys. Thank you for tuning in and let me know in the comments if you want more Valorant related videos. Also, make sure to subscribe, follow my Twitch, join the Discord, and my Snap, follow my Twitter. You can find everything in the description below. It'll make sure you stay updated. Thank you for watching.